Hex Podcast. Hello, welcome to season 2 of Hex Podcast. We are back, kind of. I don't know. This was just a sporadic thing, but hello. We are back with another podcast episode. It's been a long time coming, alright? It has been a real long time. It's been about I would say 3 or 2 months since I've actually last uploaded on that channel. But now this is going to be the first upload on the channel technically because I privated all the other videos, mainly because I just didn't like what Hex Podcast was at that time. It wasn't professional. It was just me randomly talking about whatever and whatnot without really a certain topic, which is kind of what I'm doing now. But I don't know. I think it's more professional, kind of. I think it's better. It's a better quality, I might say. It's a better quality now. But yeah, I don't know. I private all my videos because I feel like I could do better with this channel currently. And I'm here to talk about that. That's basically what I'm here to do. What I want to do for the future of Hex Podcast and what I want to do with the future of my main channel as well, and what my goals are going forward. As of currently is what's the date? January 4th. I don't have school Monday, but on Tuesday I'll get back, so that's gonna be fun to do. And also it's gonna be hard managing 2 channels while I'm doing school stuff, but I'll try my best. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of effort on this channel as much as my main, because on my main I actually edit my stuff, but on this one I rarely do that. I don't know when I'm gonna do the floor, maybe cobblestone. We'll see what happens. But yeah, on my main channel it matters more in terms of editing than it does on this channel. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fill in these walls and then I'll plan it out from there. So yeah, my main channel, it's doing pretty good, to be honest. I just uploaded Minecraft Hardcore episode 2 on Saturday, which I upload on Saturdays all the time, if you did not know. So go check that out. I'm also going to turn down volume. I don't have. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. But yeah, I upload every Saturday on my main channel, and I don't know what the upload schedule for this channel will be. I don't think it's gonna be every Saturday like my main. I think it'll be, I don't know. I think it will be a sporadic upload schedule in terms of this channel. I think it's going to be like bi-weekly maybe or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just make a podcast whenever I feel like it, or whenever I get a topic or whenever I come up with a topic that I want to talk about on this channel, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm really bored right now. I had nothing else to do, so I was like, you know what? Let's revive this channel for what it was and what I tried to have it be, because my old setup for this channel was not good. I'm just gonna say that. I think I some of the videos were on my phone, some of them were on my school laptop, which I figured out how to record on. So yeah, and there were only like 10-15 minutes long, and I don't want that. I want these podcasts to be at least like 40 to 30 minutes. I'm also doing this because, oh, that is a cobblestone. I'm also doing this because I want to learn how to talk to the camera more. I want to learn how to do that, you know, with me being a fellow YouTuber. I want to learn the basics, you know, of talking to the camera and keep a conversation flowing on my own independently without any help. I'm out of wood already. Goodness, we're definitely gonna have to get more trees. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to have Hex Podcast improve, and this is a step in the right direction, I would say, compared to my past videos. Oh yeah, I was talking about my setup. I was trying to think of what I was talking about. I was stalling basically. But yeah, my past setup was a school laptop hooked up to a microphone, and I would just talk from there. I don't know what I would talk about, not going to lie. I don't think I had a plan from the beginning. Even when I thought about the idea of making a podcast, I don't think I really had I never had a solid schedule or plan for my channels, including my main. I never really had an upload schedule, like, at all. I tried to do daily on my main. I tried to do daily videos for a little bit, I think, but that just fell flat because that was on my phone. That was on my phone, and I didn't, I didn't really have. Surprisingly, I did not have games on my phone. I only had, like, the only games that are replayable on my phone would have been like Minecraft or Roblox, and that's about it. And I don't want my channel to just be, well, Minecraft and Roblox. I want it to be variety games, like, which is what I'm trying to do for my main channel. But YouTube likes me pumping out Minecraft videos, so that's great. I do like the game Minecraft, as you can see. I do like Minecraft, but I don't want my whole channel to just be Minecraft, you know? Like, it might be a major part of it, but I don't want it to be all of it, you know? I want, you know, variety games to also take a chunk of the pie, too. I'm gonna have to mine more trees, that's great. So, yeah, with my main channel, I definitely turned it back around this year. Not this year, but I definitely, late 2025 is like I would say the start of a new era for my channel, now that I actually have a PC, because I was trying to upload semi-regularly on my Xbox phone setup that I had beforehand, before I had my PC, but with a PC, I can just combine the things I was doing on my phone and my Xbox to upload videos. So I could just combine those two parts into one with my PC. So the process is much easier, getting out videos and making content, and just, you know, doing stuff like this, like the Hex Podcast, talking with you folks, you know? It's way easier to do that now than it ever was before, and I think that's a good change. I think this year will be the year, alright? The year that I will actually get things going. Late 2025 was crawling. This year will be walking, and hopefully in the far, far future I'll be sprinting, and maybe I'll run a marathon. Who knows? I don't know what will happen, but whatever happens, I hope it goes well. That's what I think, or that's what I strive for. Ooh, yikes. That's what I strive for on my main channel. And on the Hex Podcast, too. I don't think I'm going to be putting too much effort in the Hex Podcast as I will in the main channel, because I don't need to edit the Hex Podcast videos as much as I do with the main channel ones. I try with the main channel, right? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying, okay? Once I got a PC, I basically had my setup, because on my Xbox, I literally had everything for a PC. Alright, I literally, like, the stuff I had, the keyboard, the mouse, actually not the mouse. The mouse came with the PC, but that's just because it has a lower DPI setting than the one I used to use. But other than that, like, the microphone that I'm using, I bought this, like, 2 years ago. The keyboard, I bought this over the summer, I think. My webcam I bought 2 years ago. I bought it with the microphone. And this monitor, too, I bought it, I don't know how long ago. I think it's been also 2 years. It was a big haul 2 years ago. Because, if you didn't know, lower drop. Okay, I'm going to turn down the weather. I am so sorry. Hold on. Let me turn that down. Where is weather at? I don't have any of these, like, settings configured. I'm sorry, guys. That's on me. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I basically had all the components for a PC. Oh wait, no, wait. Lore drop, right? On the Hex Podcast, I had one video that was recorded on a 2011 PC, a PC from 2011. I use that thing a lot, and yeah, I just use that thing a lot. I did record some videos on it. On the Hex Podcast, I uploaded one video, and on my main channel, I think I uploaded 2 videos, which was no, I uploaded, like 6, I think. Because I had that Terraria series that was going for a little bit. Then I played a Baldi's Basics video, or I recorded a Baldi's Basics video, and, Gmod. I also recorded a Gmod video. So, yeah, I got some videos out of that, but that still was back when I didn't really have a good schedule or a good process of editing and uploading videos. So that was, I don't know, it was a trying time. it was a step in the right direction, but a small step, you know. It was like I was taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back type of, you know, continuity with that PC that I had. But now that I actually have a good PC, a good modern one, not one from 2011, you know, I can actually record and upload and all that type of stuff. I think for this year, the big 2.6, I definitely want to get more videos out. I definitely want to do more with this video. I definitely want to do, not just single player games. I definitely want to do multiplayer games, which there is one. There is a multiplayer game that I played with few of my pals that's in the works right now, but that recording is like 3 hours long. So I haven't even gotten started on it. Actually, it's not even in the works. It's still in my OBS folder, just sitting there waiting to be edited. I haven't even started on editing it at all. I was working on editing episode 2, Minecraft Hardcore episode 2. Hello, I am back. My game crashed. Anyways, hi. Hello. Okay. What was I was talking about? Oh yeah, multiplayer game. Coming soon. Hopefully, maybe. Probably not. It's probably not going to be this week. Maybe it will. No. I have some other videos in the works. I have like 5 videos that need to be edited. Some are from during like the start of Christmas break. Some are from recent times. I don't know. It's all funky and wonky and funky and yeah. You get the gist. Okay. Yeah. Expect multiplayer videos more, because I do want to do that rather than just solo content. Because I like playing video games with my friends, you know, it's a good experience. Am I on peaceful mode? I'm on hard mode. Where are the mobs? Huh. I don't know. Well, probably because I have torches. You know what? That might be it. That might be why. Yeah, I definitely want to play more, I guess social games, you know, rather than just solo content. Because, I mean, I like playing solo video games, but I do like doing games with my friends. Also, I think I hear a skeleton on the roof of my house. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them. Holy, hold on. Do I have my shield? I don't. Hey man, how you doing? But I do definitely want to play more games with my friends. That will be interesting. The problem is though, is that most of my friends that I do play video games with, they are still on Xbox, alright? They still on the XBC. So most games that I own and that I want to actually play with my friends, they don't have. Like the repo and peak videos that I uploaded, you know, I wanted to play those games, but of course those aren't on Xbox, which is the console that my friends play on, or most of my friends actually. So yeah, it's a conundrum, but holy, they shot an arrow right in my nose. Ouch. Okay, let's place some torches here so mobs don't spawn. Okay, that should probably be good. What about in here? Okay, in here looks good. Yeah, okay, let's get back to doing more walls if I can get up here. That. Let's just make all that into there. Okay. What else to talk about? What else? I feel like I've talked about everything that I did want to talk about. I mean, I could talk about more of what my editing process was for back when I didn't have a PC. I guess I could talk about that. When I was trying to have like assistant, I didn't really. Okay, again, say this again. I didn't really have a good upload schedule. I didn't really have one set before I had my PC. But now that I do have my PC, I know that I could get a video out almost every Saturday, and I have, except for the one time when my power went out. That was, I think, 2 weeks ago. So, of course, I couldn't upload a video, or at least a good one. You know, I had to make a little announcement about that, so that wasn't fun. But other than that, I think I've been pretty consistent so far, and I hope I do stay consistent. But anyways, back to talking about my old setup. That was... my old setup was garbage. I talked about it a little while ago about my Xbox and my phone. That whole process, that was not fun. That was not enjoyable whatsoever. I did not like it. Alright, I did... that was... Ooh, boy, man. I'm just... Okay, we're just gonna delve right into it here. So... before I had a PC, I had my Xbox Series S, and I had that thing since, I think, 2023. I think that's when I got it. How do I want to do this roof, actually? Do I want to mold it? I think I need to, like... okay, I think I know what I want to do, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it correctly, so... here goes nothing, guys. But, yeah, I think... What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, my old setup. Yeah, I have my Xbox and my phone, and the only way I could... Hello. Okay, youch. That hurt a lot, actually. The only way... Is there a skeleton in here? What? How did you spawn in? I guess this part here, maybe? Oh, probably this dark corner. That might be it. Hold on. Okay, that should be good now. Alright. Anyways, the only way I could get semi-good videos out is to record or stream off my Xbox, which is a feature that you could do. You could stream on Twitch through your Xbox, and what I would do, you know, is record a video by streaming, and then once that stream is done, I would, on my phone, go to that VOD, you know, on my Twitch channel, on my phone, go to that VOD, and basically screen record it, because there's a screen recording feature on my phone. I have a Samsung. You should peel your phone, in my opinion, but, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I had to screen record. I actually, oh, no, iPhone has a screen record feature too, actually, so never mind. Yeah, I had to screen record the VOD through my phone, which, you know, depending on how long the VOD was, would take basically hours, because I had to, you know, actually record it on my phone. You know, so if I had to record like an hour or 2 hour long VOD, that 2 hour long VOD would just be on my phone, which takes up a lot of space, I mind you. You know, recording a VOD at 60 FPS, 120p. That's a lot. That is a lot. That is a hefty amount on my phone. My phone does have a lot of storage, but I just still don't like it, because it's just, like, if I have multiple excuse me, if I have multiple VODs at the same time on my phone, then, you know, that starts to amount a lot. That starts to add up. It definitely does. So I didn't like that method whatsoever. I did not like it at all. And look at this. How many stairs can I make with this? Holy smokes. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I didn't like that method a lot, and I would edit well, used to. I'm gonna get into that too. I used to edit on CapCut, but now I don't anymore. What? How am I gonna do this actually? How is this gonna work? Hold on. How is this going to work? I do this part, not the other part. I do like that, right? And I do pink, and I continue to go from there. I think that's how I do that. Also, this is not the finish. This is kind of like the blueprint for this house. This is not going to be the final build. I'm definitely going to add some windows and details and other stuff, but like right now, this is, you know, the blueprint, I guess. Yeah, blueprint Blatro. So yeah, a lot of VODs at the same time on my phone would take up a lot of space, and the editing method, which was CapCut, took a while. I didn't really like editing on my phone, mainly because it was such a small screen, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. I just didn't like just looking at the VOD for so long, just looking at my phone, because I would edit on my bed with my phone, and I have like YouTube on my TV or something in the background, and if I didn't, I don't know, I wouldn't be able to focus, because like just watching me in a VOD, I don't know, like I feel like I could be doing something better, rather than. Also, I think I'm doing this wrong. I don't think I'm supposed to wrap around over there. I think I did that a little bit wrong, actually, so I'll change that when the time comes, but right now I need to lock in here. What? Okay, what am I doing here? Hold on. What am I doing here? I need to... Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on here, guys. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, okay, hold on. I see. I see now. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. Nope, that's not how you do that. There we go. Okay, fix that problem. Alright, as I was saying... What was I saying? CapCut, I think, maybe? Gosh, I'm not gonna get that. Yeah, CapCut, used to edit... Oh yeah, I didn't like it. Because I had to use my thumbs, I had to watch through the whole VOD, which most of the time I was just quiet. Which is... I mean, I'm like that on... when I'm recording on here, too. I am like that. But I don't know, it just feels different. Knowing that I'm recording and not streaming, you know? They're two different words for a reason, and they have different meanings, so, I don't know, it feels different. Because I feel like when I'm streaming, I'm supposed to keep the audience entertained, and talk, basically, about what I'm, basically talk through the whole thing all the time, and not, you know, try to, or not have any dead space, you know? Dead space reference? Have any dead space within the VOD, you know, talking constantly, but I just can't do that. You know, I'm not the one to just keep on yapping, which is what I'm trying to learn through the Hex Podcast, which is what I said at the beginning of the video. I'm trying to learn how to, you know, keep a consistent flow with my conversation by myself and with no one else. Bars. So that's what I'm trying to do too, with having me doing that. But yeah, the VODs just didn't feel right, and I don't know. It just felt not degrading, I would say. That's not the right word. It feels, I don't know. It just didn't feel right. Just sitting on my bed, laying on my bed, actually, not really sitting. Well, I guess I was sitting upright because I have like one of those. Okay, I'm not sitting on my bed and editing. Sorry, editing. Yes, that's the correct pronunciation. But yeah, sitting on my bed, just looking at my phone constantly while I'm just watching the VOD. It wasn't fun. Well, I don't know if editing's really fun. Well, no, editing is fun. I like editing. I like editing my videos. I have an enjoyable time. I wouldn't say I don't like it. Well, partially because I need to in order to produce a good YouTube video. But with the Hex Podcast, I don't really need to do that. I don't really need to edit a lot. But, you know, with this one, or with my main channel, I do need to edit. And when I was trying to get videos out through my Xbox and phone method, and I was trying to edit on CapCut, it just didn't feel right. It just didn't at all. So I kind of stopped uploading from then, and then I think, I don't know when. Hold on, let me check here. It was a period of time when I got my motivation back for editing and uploading videos. I think, because it was a Splitgate video that started it. Splitgate 2, rather. Yeah, that was 6 months ago. And I was getting a turnaround. You know, I was having a turnaround, you know, on editing and stuff. So Splitgate 2 was kind of like the start of that, of me trying to upload sort of consistently. Again, I didn't have a schedule then until now. So, yeah, I was just going for whatever, I guess. So, but yeah, I was getting back into it. I was getting my mojo back, and then, on a fateful day, I don't remember exactly when, but it was right after, not right after, I think it was probably like 2 or 3 days later, but after the Splitgate 2 video got uploaded, CapCut updated their terms of service, with, and in their TOS, it basically, one of the, well, TOS updates, I don't think I don't think they changed it entirely, but they made an update to their TOS. And one of those updates was that, long story short, you basically didn't have rights to, I just made 3 pressure plates, nice. You basically didn't have rights to the videos that you put in the software. Like, even if they're unedited and unexported, if it's in there, CapCut owns it and they can use that. It doesn't matter. So, I mean, I'm a small creator, still am, but I know a lot of big creators. Well, yeah, no, big creators. Big creators use that a lot. Use CapCut, rather, a lot for their editing. Maybe, I don't know if they like it, or maybe that's just their only method. Because that was my only method for me, too, which was editing on CapCut. And when... I'm doing this wrong. This is going to be like a really flat... Well, no. Hold on. Let me... Because I want some like roofs sticking out, like one there, maybe one over there, like 2 here, 1 out there. Probably not there though, but I don't know. Well, I'm just kind of going along as I go. Don't really have a plan. So yeah, they updated the CapCut updated the TOS, which affected a lot of creators, including myself, in terms of their editing, because I didn't want my stuff stolen. I didn't want my content to be taken. I imagine that a lot of huge content creators that use CapCut were thinking the same. You know, they didn't want their content stolen from CapCut, and they could just use it. And editors too. Editors on TikTok, you know, that make edits and stuff, they use CapCut too. And CapCut could just yoink that from them and use it for themselves for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know why they would, you know. But they've changed it anyways, and it was not cool beans. It was not nice. So, yeah, after that TOS update, I made a little announcement video. I'm like, yeah, I made a little hate video about CapCut. I made a little hate speech about CapCut. All right, freedom of speech, as the people say in the U.S. of A. Ooh, bars! I'm making bangers here. Yeah. I'm dropping an album already. Who said that? I said that. I don't know. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so I had to find a different software to edit on. And it took me a long time. The first Far Cry video that I uploaded was on some, like, mobile version of Premiere Pro from Adobe. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a alright editing software. It could cut. Basically, it could cut. I didn't really figure out all the other features, mainly because I don't think they had too many features on there. I think that was what the app was for. It was just like some quick editing on a video. But yeah, it was good, you know. I tried it out. It was pretty good, but the downside of it was it couldn't export at all. Like, it was so terrible at exporting. Like, the quality would be bad. I have 2 crafting tables. What? When did I? Okay. Yeah, the quality on the video, on the exported video, would be terrible. It would just like, the quality would be horrible. The audio would be out of sync. The video would sometimes like freeze up or glitch out or whatever. And so for the first Far Cry video that I uploaded, I had to record the edited video in the editing software that Adobe had. So I had to do that. It was really weird. I did not like it. It sucked. All right, it was horrible. But after that Far Cry video, the first one that I uploaded, I stopped using it, and I went on to find a different one. And there was one that I found that really, I'm not gonna say the names because they sucked. Not gonna lie, they were as good as CapCut, I would say. So I had to find a different app, and I did, and I used that for a while until oh yeah, here was the problem with that. When I was using that, I basically used, before I got my PC, I basically, oh, there's spears now. I forgot I updated. Oh, there's phantoms. Let me go to sleep. Uh-oh. Hello, gents. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. You can't hit me, nerds. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Yeah. Fudge. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, okay. I basically used, before I got a PC, I basically used 3 editing apps when I was trying to get out videos consistently. And the like Adobe, oh, geez Louise, I think I need to like create a section here to emphasize the second floor, because this looks horrible. But yeah, I basically used 3 apps when I was trying to upload consistently through. There's not an easy way to get up here without ruining torches. Trying to upload consistently through the Xbox and phone method, and that Adobe Premiere thing, not Premiere, but like that Adobe mobile editing app was one of them. And then I moved on to the second one, which it was good for a while. I think I uploaded like 3-4 videos with it, but for some reason it really did not like seeking, which is basically like quick scrolling through the video and like, I don't know, quick editing and stuff like that, I guess is how I would explain it. And the quick seeking and me just like going through the timeline of the video, it would just crash randomly for no reason. Like if I tried to jump to a different section of the video, my phone, it would just crash the app. And it didn't do that when I first started editing on it, but after I think like 2 or 3 videos that I edited on it, it started doing that. And it just, I don't know why it did that. It would just keep on crashing, and I couldn't really upload consistently on it, or edit consistently on it, rather. And would annoy the heck out of me, dude. Like, I was trying to edit, I don't know what video I was trying to edit, I couldn't tell you now, but I was trying to edit some video, and for some reason, it just wouldn't work. I don't know why. It just would not upload for whatever reason. It would just crash for a reason, not upload. It would just crash for whatever reason. And the app would be slow, you know, and, oh yeah, wait, no, I think that was a different app. No, that was a different app. There was a different problem with a different app, but that was the main problem with the second one that I used. But, yeah, so I ditched that app after, like, 2 or 3 videos of editing on it. So, I got this third app that I found. It was also similar to CapCut. I would say the second and the third app were very similar to like CapCut UI. The first one, the Adobe mobile editing thing, wasn't, but the other 2 were. So the third one that I got, or that I downloaded, whatever, the third one that one worked for, I think that was the best one until I ran into another problem. It wasn't the timeline thing again. It was a very, I don't know, every single time that, okay, I don't know how to explain this. I explained this in some other video that I worked on. I explained it, but the editing software, or the app rather, I guess, for some reason, when I was editing, and I would like pause and play, you know, and to cut the video out, or to cut and delete some clips out of the video, either because I wasn't talking or it wasn't, you know, good enough for the video. Sometimes whenever I would pause and play, for some reason it would show like a different reality, a different timeline basically of a video. The audio would be out of sync basically, but when I don't know how to explain it. So let's say I'm like going through a video and I start talking and I end that conversation and there's like nothing for like a minute, let's say. So I want to cut that part out. So I'll cut when I stop saying something, and I'll cut to where right before I start saying something again, and I'll cut that out. And I would rewind a little bit after I cut it out to see if like the transition to this one clip to the next would be good enough. And for some reason, when I would play it, the video would like stutter for like a few milliseconds, or the audio would just like not audio. It wouldn't play for a few milliseconds, and so the track would be off. The audio and the video would be off sync. So I was like, dude, what the flip? Why is it doing that? So, and then when I replay it and do the same thing again, when I replay it from the point where I wanted to replay it to check if the cut between this clip and the second clip was good, when I try to, you know, do that action again, it would be okay. It would be in sync. And and something like that happened almost every single time when I would, okay, well, there's just rain now, that's fun. Every single time when I did that, or something like that, or every single time I did something like that, it would do that. It would throw the video off sync, or throw the video. I don't know if I remember, I don't know if I said audio or video. It would throw one of them off sync, or both of them off sync. Well, I guess it would throw both of them off sync if one of them, okay. But yeah, it would throw both of them off sync of each other. So like, let's say if this video was edited on the app that the third app that I was using. Let's say if I broke this block, you can hear the breaking noise, right? You can hear exactly when the breaking noise starts and ends. You can also see the bar, so I can even like sync it up even more, but I didn't have that. So let's just say I did though, and that bar didn't match up with the sound when it was fully like all the way up. On the top of my screen, you can see like there's a progress bar of how long it takes to break a block. Let's say if that gets all the way, you know, to 100%, and the break doesn't match up with the video or the audio, you know, that is what would happen. That's what the glitch would do, you know. It would desync them. So yeah, that just brought me down. Like when I was trying to avoid CapCut because of their TOS and try to find new editing softwares, the editing softwares were just not good. Like it just they weren't as good as CapCut. I'm just gonna say it, they weren't as good as CapCut. But I didn't want to use CapCut because of their TOS, so I was stuck in a pickle. And also like those like glitches on those softwares, on the apps, whatever, it would just it would bring me down. Ow, that hurt a lot. I need to get more food also, but whatever. Yeah, that would just bring me down a lot. That would just demotivate me and not edit for like a long time. That's probably that was like a big reason why I didn't really upload consistently when I tried to, turn a new leaf in terms of my main channel, and I guess my uploading too. It's just those apps, the glitches, It was just rage bait, and I couldn't do anything to fix it. There was nothing that I could do to fix those problems. I couldn't do anything. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break from uploading. I mean, I still strived through, I still uploaded a lot of videos, but those glitches, man, those videos could have been uploaded sooner than later if those glitches on those apps didn't occur all the time. It occurred with every video, no matter what I was editing, no matter how long the video was, it didn't matter, those glitches would happen every single time, no matter what app I was using. So yeah, it wasn't a pleasant experience, but now those problems are behind me. Thank goodness, dude. Holy smokes. Because let me tell you, editing on a PC is objectively way better than editing on my phone. And I could speak from experience because I've edited basically almost all of my videos up until I got a PC now on my phone. So I can say this, editing on a PC is way easier than editing on a phone. And with the program that I'm using right now, I'm just going to spoil the beans. DaVinci Resolve, thank goodness you're here, bro. DaVinci Resolve, wow. Let me tell you. I heard of DaVinci Resolve from a guy. I don't know if you really know him. He's kind of like a small creator, Markiplier. He does a podcast with these other two small creators, Bob and Wade, Ice Cream, and Lord Minion 777. I don't know if you could heard those guys, actually. They're kind of still niche, but I don't know. They're pretty cool. I think you guys should check them out sometime. But yeah, I got their idea from their podcast that they do. Niche podcast called Okay, I'm gonna stop glazing them. So yeah, I got that idea from Markiplier from using or to use DaVinci Resolve, and it's a great editing software. There's a free version out there, which is what I'm using, and with the editing skills that I have and the skills I have learned on that software, I say it's pretty good. It's a good software. So yeah, if you want a free editing software, because I don't really know any other editing softwares that are free and good, I would say. But DaVinci Resolve is definitely a top tier free editing software. Hashtag not sponsored, but if you could, I gladly will. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, DaVinci Resolve, very nice, very awesome sauce. Very good software to use. 10 out of 10 would recommend, kind of. Maybe 9 out of 10. It's not really like beginner friendly. I mean, it kind of is. With the stuff that I'm doing, it is. But I bet there's much more stuff that you can do that I'm not utilizing to its fullest potential, like at all. I wanted to make a spiral staircase here. Can I do that? I could probably like make it right here. Like have this be the hole and have it go around like that. I think I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, DaVinci Resolve, very awesome sauce, top tier editing software, and OBS. I'm just gonna tell you what I use now. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna spill the beans. And OBS, free. Also a free recording software instead of editing software. It's a free recording software that is pretty simple to use. You can edit it to do streaming or video, but I use it to do videos. I don't really like streaming as much as I do just recording videos. I really only streamed just because that was like the only thing I could do. That was the only thing I could actually do with my time. Also, what the heck am I doing here? Hold on. I don't really know how to make a spiral staircase. with this type of... Maybe I use slabs. I think slabs would be better, actually, with this. Maybe I use slabs. Yeah, I think that's better. There it is. Okay. Yeah, OBS, DaVinci Resolve, all that jazz. Pretty neat. That's basically the two programs that I'm using right now to make my videos. And so far, it's been a smooth experience. You know, don't really have any rebuttals at all. Really, I would say. I think it's been smooth sailing right now, and I hope it is. I hope it's like. I hope it keeps it. I hope. I hope it stays that way. Can I even do this? I'm gonna butt my head into this, actually. Wait, no I won't. Yes I will. Wait. What? Okay, how do I make a spiral staircase? I don't know how to make one. How do I make a spiral staircase? It's gonna look ugly if I actually make it, though. That's the thing. That's the problem. Okay, we're gonna workshop this. We're gonna figure this out on my own. I'm not... No help at all in the comments, alright? I don't need help. Help, never heard of her. Alright, do that. And that. Right? Now, it's not really a spiral, but it works. Yeah, that works. Yeah, okay. I think that's good for now. I definitely will change that, because it definitely looks ugly. But I will change that. But, yeah, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I don't know how long this recording is. I'll take it when I'm done. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Hex podcast. I guess it's season 2. I'd call this a season 2. Technically season 1, but we're gonna call it season 2. Alright, new beginnings. Brand new beginnings. I'm gonna go F1, be the Minecraft YouTuber. Yeah, I hope you fellas enjoyed this, new Hex podcast beginning. I hope I'll do more. I don't really know what I'm gonna talk about in said new videos, but I'll see. I'll see what I can. I'll see what I can muster up. My voice is already straining because I usually don't talk constantly for however long I have been talking. But you know, it's practice. It's improvement, I would say. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this episode 1 of newness, I guess. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't really have an outro for this. I don't want to use my main channel one. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. How long have I been recording? 48 minutes. Oh, that's good.